How do you turn that off?
It won't turn off.
Good morning,
Good
boss.
morning.
Well, I mean, it's still a good morning, but things are in the fritz. Something's up wrong with the truck's electrical on the radio side. It rained the other day and water got in here, so hopefully that goes away.
If any of you guys have Chevys and you've had any electrical issues, like the radio is like being really wonky, the screen is going on and off.
But that's,
I mean, we have a warranty, we have an extra warranty.
but that's the least of our worries.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rachel's mower is going to work this year, guys. It worked on the first lawn.
It's going to work at some point this year, but it might cost us a lot of money.
It won't start.
It's being funny.
It goes, and then it, like, the starter won't turn it over. And I finally got it to start yesterday. The battery wires were getting hot. And then this morning when I went out there to try and mess with it to see what happened, it made a weird noise and then wouldn't turn over again. So I'm going to hope it's the battery. I'm going to change out the 36 battery to the 61 and see if that does that. If not, then there's something mechanically wrong with it. Maybe a starter. I don't know. So,
hopefully it's little. So
Rachel will be mowing with a 36.
And so the good thing is I didn't buy a shoe blocker yet. So we're going to wait now because I'm not going to buy a shoe blocker for the Z3 if I'm not going to have it for weeks.
Yeah, so, and we're going to have to put the money into that.
Yeah.
And we can't buy a new Z3 because apparently nobody has them. So.
I love my Z3. I thought he loved me.
I guess not. Doesn't want to play this year.
He started for me. He's been giving Carl a hard time, but then I don't know. I didn't try.
I mowed our whole yard last night with it and nothing wrong. It just wouldn't start like it did, and I finally got it to turn over. I mean, I hope nothing's seizing up in the motor. That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Motor. And that would never come.
Right now we have to deal with this. We want to get some more done on this project.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to get out. I'm going to sharpen my hedge trimmer blades with my little file here real quick to make them extra sharp. I'm going to do a boxwood. It's light pruning on this one, nothing big. We're going to get the spading some beds.
These you're going to try to cut down significantly, right?
The holly?
Yeah.
Does he want that cut down significantly?
I think so. Like, not like ridiculously, but I'm
going to shape it good.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Because I want to try to expose the hydrangea a little bit if we can.
And we're supposed to mow today, but we're going to see how that... Well, we're going to mow. It's just that Rachel might be mowing with the little one and I'll be mowing with the 48.
I know.
But we'll see.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, we'll see. It's always something, but you just have to be happy. Listen, life is too short. And in our eyes, it can always be worse.
Yeah.
So as long as we woke up this morning
and we get moving along,
and we're moving, we're all healthy for the most part, and
maybe your mower's playing an April Fool's joke on you.
Maybe that's it. Oh, I did get Chase really good this morning, you guys.
Yes, she did.
He's afraid of spiders, just like me. Like, I guess I passed down my spider phobia to him, and he was in our room and he's like having a little conversation with us in the morning, and I said, "Oh man, Chase, you have a spider on your belly." And he jumped and he started going like this, and then I said April Fool's real quick because I saw like how nervous he got, and then he came over to me and like was still kind of shaking when I was hugging him. I felt so bad, but I did get him. Now
he's gonna try to get the other kids because they have no idea that
they forgot it's April Fool's. But
okay, all right, let's get out and go play with these bushes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess before I start, I should go through everything, but we have these two trees we're mulching around. Rachel's cleaning up all the...
So look
what kind of tree is this?
Is it like some type of... I don't know. It has these little red red things.
Is it a cherry tree?
Maybe some type of cherry tree, but I don't know if they're real.
Cherries.
Are they real cherries? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anybody knows.
Eat one and try.
It's pretty though. But look what it's. So like, I don't know. This mulch just didn't break down.
Yeah, this is like a. I think this is a stump dump. If you guys don't know what stump dump is, nothing against them. It's just a cheaper mulch. They grab everybody's garbage as far as like vines, everything.
Yeah, look.
People bring vines, everything in there,
And this is the
and
color
they grind.
it is.
They grind it up.
Gray
Yeah.
and clumps.
I mean, it gets the job done if you're mulching on the cheap and you want to get it done. We prefer not to use it because I don't think they turn their piles as much as Asheville mulch yard does.
Yeah.
And what happens is when you turn your piles, it helps cure everything and make it stay fresh and look good. So yeah, it's this. All these beds, minimal pruning. All the beds around the back of the house, all the way down and around. All these beds are getting mulched, edged. These are gonna get re-edged. The grass is coming in nice. I'm working on pruning and it's nothing heavy. I'm just shaping this, and we're just lightly pruning the boxwood shrub and everything around there. And we're cutting back the holly a lot, enough to where light gets to the hydrangea. I'll show you guys over there when I get to that side. Okay, this one's done. It's just got to be blown off. I'm going to go over to this one here, the boxwood. So, you've seen I hacked this one way back, and one of the reasons why I hacked this one way back is we want, when the sun comes up over here, we want this climbing hydrangea to get some light. This used to be really tall, so this would never get light. We wanted to try to get some light so it blooms. He said in the 20 years he's been here, this has never put on buds. Well, we have buds now, so it's one of a few things. Either always got hit by a late freeze, this isn't a shadowy area all the time, or it was blocked by this these bushes here. Now, technically, this boxwood will grow back. I hacked it way back. Technically, I would pull that out, but it's part of this hedge here, and once it fills in, we'll get it growing back. We didn't top the laurels because they have their little, no, I guess we could have. They probably froze off. See all the little white flower buds on them? That's, and then we did this here. Not bad, not bad. And then that one over there. Now we're gonna come back Monday because we can't work on this property on Saturdays. We're gonna come back Monday or later on today, depending on how good mowing goes. I'm not too hopeful because that big mower is acting up, but we'll see. Look how thick this lawn is, guys. Oh man. What's going on in here, man? What is in here? What are you doing in my truck, man? Are you laying an egg there? Please don't be laying an egg in my truck, man. You guys are becoming a nuisance. A nuisance, I tell you. Okay, I have to go to work and mow grass. You two need to get out of my truck. The boss took away my radio privileges. Told me I'm not allowed to listen to music no more.
Well, the good news is it was just batteries.
On the big mower, so that starts. But the bad news is the radio doesn't even, nothing goes on the radio part of my car.
No, we
Heater
told you it
works,
was being
windows
weird.
work, and I wouldn't see why rainwater getting on the window switches would do anything to the radio. But I could be wrong. The switches could be hooked to the radio, maybe. I don't think so, but
I have to say, old Trusty has more miles than Beauty does.
by almost 40,000. And her radio still works, or his radio still works.
Yeah. And Beauty just, I don't know.
Started hooking to my phone, and it said bad something on the display.
And then I thought that the
started
extra
going red with a warning sign, and then
and then I thought the extra warranty would cover it, and he's telling me no.
you know, normal people would be freaking out about that probably, but it is what it is. We're gonna get out and mow because the mowers start now.
We're still happy.
Yeah, and the back will probably be the longest in this.
Yeah,
not the
this
front.
doesn't even look like it needs to be mowed, to be honest with you.
No, the back probably does.
Yeah,
so
but the
we'll
back.
see in the back, guys. So let's go. Oh, here's the first one, guys. Oh, that Bradford pear stink. Let's see if I can set you guys up right here. Man, are we in June? Why is that grass so long?
I don't know.
Seems long, right?
On this one. It should have been mowed last week.
Yeah, I think all of our lawns probably. Watch, we're gonna get to them next week. They're all gonna be 2 feet tall, but that's all right because Rachel is loving this grass, right?
I am.
And once I get you fresh, sharp blades, you'll be slicing and dicing that. Let's go and get a new battery for that, and it did not work. We got it to start, but I think maybe the starter's going, or there's something maybe rusted up inside. I don't know. It just doesn't turn this gets stuck, and it doesn't turn all the way, so I don't know. We'll see. Guys, looking beautiful. There is nice stripes in it, but I'm not going all the way down there. Hey guys, here's this one. We're mowing for the first time this year. I'm not sure which way Rachel's gonna go, so I'll have to set you up after she gets halfway through it. We're gonna hope that this mower starts. Right, Rach?
Yeah. All right.
That's off to a good start, right? Yeah, if you were gonna go diagonal this,
I couldn't go this way because of the sun.
Because of the sun?
I won't be able to see my stripes, so
Okay.
I can go this way though.
or you can go long ways if you want. I'll see how it looks, because
Okay.
you're gonna probably have to mow it 2 or 3 times. So I don't know what's going on with this mower. It's kind of acting up now with the foot pedal and stuff, or not the foot pedal, the PTO. I think it's something to do with the sensors. Boy, that is gorgeous. Hey guys, do you remember this backyard? Remember when we did a live on filling it with dirt? The client actually cut this, I think, one time. Look at this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get me recording because of the wind, but we'll try. So guys, remember this lawn? Remember the army worms took it out here? It's hard to walk through this grass because it is so like thick. Remember the army worms took this out? Look at this grass. I can't wait to mow it like so I don't have to mow it super. This is amazing. Wow, what a difference. Thick. So thick, man, so thick. Man, I don't think I've ever been giggly because of grass, but I'm gonna do a little walk. So this grass is really thick. Like, I'm amazed by this seed. I really am. So I gotta say, if you guys are using fescue for your lawns, we made the switch to all Jonathan Green seed last year instead of using Lesco or even turf, what else? Southern State, we tried one year. We did Lesco all the other years. And I gotta say, this Black Beauty from Jonathan Green, this is one season, guys. Remember, we fixed this lawn from army worms. Now there's some weeds in it because we didn't pre-emerge this time last year. So weeds got in it. We did this year. But, I mean, this was completely dead here. And you have thick grass. And we're on April 1st, guys. Nice. I am very happy. Very happy. First mow for the season, for this lawn. The boss is putting in a complaint.
I was not complaining. I was very nicely emailing the company because I want a certain plant that I cannot get anywhere. I've been looking for it for years.
Since what? One of them was third grade?
So, okay, so I'm looking for the Bonnie, they're the giant cabbage. So it's like giant iOS cabbage or something. It's like a cross. And one of the kids did it in third third grade, right? So the video is actually up on our channel somewhere if you guys want to go try to find it. But when she picked it, it was like 20 something pounds.
Yeah, like 27 pounds.
Really cool, right?
Yeah.
So then one other year, we actually were able to find them at like the ag center or something. And we bought each one for the kids, like one for each of the kids. Well, Jared's like, I don't know, it was like a regular cabbage because it was only like, what, 2 pounds or like 3 pounds?
Jared didn't take care of his cabbage.
He didn't take care of his cabbage. And then what was the biggest one? Chase, I think. That also is on our channel somewhere.
Yeah. You guys would have to
But that would
search.
that would be harder to find when all 4 of them grew it. So then this year, because I'm homeschooling, sorry, this is like story time with the boss, but this year, because I'm homeschooling, I went on to Bonnie Cabbage and I enrolled myself as a homeschool in hopes that I would be able to get, I know that they're not in 3rd grade, but I was hoping that they would at least send me one and we could grow it again. And I missed the window, you guys. I don't know how I missed the window. I signed up for the homeschool account.
They should have emailed you that.
I know, but like, so when I went on there at the beginning of March or whatever, it was saying it wasn't available yet to check back. And then I went on there again today and it said that it had to be ordered by March 21st. I'm like, oh my goodness.
So she emailed
So I emailed them. I emailed customer service and I will gladly pay for them. So if any of our subscribers come across Bonnie plants, the iOS giant cabbage plants, I'm sure that you could ship them to us. Just let me know.
Yeah, we'll pay you for them.
Yeah, we'll pay you for them. I just really would like the kids. It's fun. It's a fun little, where they kind of compete. Like, who can grow the biggest cabbage?
Yeah, it is cool. They are
fun
cool.
to weigh it at the end.
And you can get them we didn't fertilize them when we did it, so.
No.
But how did you guys like that lawn? How did you like that lawn, boss?
Oh my gosh, that's another thing that I'm super excited about. Do you guys think that that's weird?
Amazing.
That I'm like, I love grass and I'm allergic to it.
The biggest difference this year since we changed over the seed.
Yeah.
So we don't get paid from Jonathan Green Seed.
No.
I mean, if
we buy the seed, we are not endorsed at all. This is us. This is our testimonial.
And we buy it through the sod field, Turf Mountain.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we buy. Yeah, so we don't even buy it through. I guess we probably could try to become like a retailer at some point. But we get it through, like Carl said, the sod field. So we pay full price for it, what everybody else pays.
I mean, we do spend about $4 or $5 grand in seed a year. So I mean, maybe we could get it if we contacted them directly.
Yeah,
but
eventually. We don't have our own property yet, and like for something like that, we need like a huge pole barn that we know that we could keep everything dry and safe,
stored,
and but yeah, eventually that is something that I would love. I mean, it's amazing. You guys know, if you've been watching us, especially if you've been watching us, that yard actually was completely dead because of army worms.
For army worm attack or something was the video. I would say I'd put it in a link, but that never happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was army worms that killed the whole front corner. And I'm glad to see that a lot of it even is all the same color as everything we put the soil down in now.
Yeah.
It's all, we just got to get rid of a couple crabgrass weeds and stuff, but we're spraying after the second mow.
That lawn is hugely different.
Wow.
I don't know if we could even find
a picture when we first started
it. Yeah, it was like all ryegrass.
All ryegrass,
contractors,
new construction.
Yeah. Now the backyard, just the backyard, was sod. And as I was blowing it today, I was like, man, I bet you he is so happy to have, because that backyard once looked like that. We didn't even mow it in the beginning because it was sod. Like, he was just like, oh, I'm going to mow the sod yard, and we only mowed and then, man, that yard
it's looking good. So we definitely recommend that seed.
Yeah, so we really hope that your lawns are looking nice too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure all the monsoon weather we've been getting has definitely helped. But
hopefully you guys like that story time, because that was long.
But yeah, it's going to be a long video. So, But we got 4 lawns mowed for the season. We got 31 more to go for the first time mows all next week, and we will be all cut for our first lawns for the year.
Yeah, feels good.
Definitely feels good. So
It's nice to be back mowing.
yeah, and the mower's got a little kinks we got to get rid of, and I'm gonna say right now one of my pulleys will probably go this year, only because it's making a noise.
Oh my gosh,
you're gonna have
man.
to listen to it and tell me which
Oh
one.
my gosh.
So, but we'll talk about that in another video. Thanks for watching, guys.
We appreciate you guys. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And be happy.
Or at least try.
Have a good night.